Dami, what have you got on your back there? It's the camera. A little. You want to go outside? Shall we go outside and see what we can get? I'll have to switch this camera on. Hold on a second. Auditor. So you're saying to me that you have better cinematography techniques than me and that you're going to show me everything if I just let you loose with a little camera. Well, I'm holding you to your word. But I'm going to switch this camera on now. Here we go. That's a little...
Listen here, Jimmy. I know all about filmatography. Martin Scorsese and David Lynch, they learned all their lessons from me. I'm an expert. Oh, a little shake of the head there. But before we start this lesson, I need to find a little place where I can, what you might say, relieve myself because I've been stuck in that car for so long that I need to avoid something. Find a suitable place. Oh, this looks nice, yeah. Yeah, that's just quite lovely, quite warm in actual fact. Now this here, Jimmy, is what you would call the Blair Witch technique. That it was stolen from me. That is what you might call a handheld camera running action, where it's rather sort of shaky, and it adds to the suspense of the film when everything is just shaking and going about. But you can't go on with all the shaky all the time. You have to pause for an instant, have a look around. Adds to the dramatic tension. So I'll have a little pause here. Well, Jimmy, in all these horror movies, there's always a cabin. And everybody knows that they shouldn't go into the cabin because it's just so dangerous because there's something evil lurking. But nevertheless, they go up the steps, sniff around at the door, and there's a wood pile there. And next to the wood pile, an axe. Now that should be a giveaway. That should be a dead certain giveaway. That you should be running away and not being near those doors at all, because it's a very, very dangerous situation. You should run away quickly. And here we have the speeded up shot, running away quickly. This always adds tension to the movie, and you could have some dramatic sort of music coming in here, and this shot just sets you up for the jump cut when it's been resolved, and you get to safety, and then the mood relaxes.
Pretty bright, isn't it? How do you feel about that camera on your back? Snow's still pretty deep, isn't it? Where are you going to go? You'll get it caught in that rope. No, you just managed underneath it. You crazy dog. You're just going out onto that lake. Why don't you come and take a photograph of me?
Now here we have a classic repeat sequence that David Lean he used in Dr. Zhivago. That when he was looking at the vast expanses of the tundra and the cold and frozen waste. You know, I think they used to play Lara's theme, or he did. He chose this, you know, melancholic music to go along with this particular technique. Maybe just making her rise and wobble round about and sitting down and having a little, well, just relieving yourself really on the frozen wastes. And after that, well, you just show more of the sky and the snow and try and sort of see how man is alone in the universe.
Half of
Then
me.
you find a stone.
What do you find there? What are you looking at? That camera's just coming off your back. You're just shaking it. Come back here. Stop going out on that lake. You'll fall through the ice. You crazy dog. Come here. Dami.
Now, this is one of the most important parts in the movie. You know, all great stories, they've always got a dynamic duo in it. You know, Gandalf and Frodo, Don Quixote and Pancho and Batman and Robin. It's always the two teaming up to achieve something great. And it's a major theme in very many movies that you get this dynamic duo. I think there was even 95. They also had a dynamic duo in it. Dolly Parton, yeah, she's got a dynamic duo, but that's another story. So here we have me coming across the ice and meeting up with my Tonto. You know, I'm just sort of lone ranger, and here's the Tonto coming to help me out. Because the Tontos do the dirty work for free. So here he is sorting out my camera, getting it square on my back again. But the dynamic duo is always a part of these movies. Now, one of the most important aspects of a movie is how to finish it off properly. And it usually, if you look at the classics like Lord of the Rings, the book for example, well, it's always returning home, going back to the Shire. Same with the Seven Brothers by Alexis Keeley, that they all go back to their old home and travel along the way, and when they go along the way they get all the beggars and they collect them all up and they take them home for a big celebration when Johanna and Venla get married. The same with those elves going away across the Western Ocean. So it's important when you're finishing up a movie to give everyone a sense that they're going home, that they're returning to the place that's comforting and assuring. So that's what we're doing in this little sequence. We're going back to the cabin, even though we know that there's a hatchet murderer in there. We're going to resolve it somehow. So these are my lessons on cinematography and how to take a good film. And I hope you take this on board and apply it when you're making your movies. And I think that you'll agree that they'll be a lot better, you know, for applying these principles.
Life is such a struggle, isn't it? This horrid snow. Where are you going? I hope this is going to turn out good footage, Dami. Yeah. You're a good dog.